Welcome to Coach Kel's Reactions. Yeah, I'm on this case, but I'm going to do it from a different angle, which thankfully these guys did it as well. Now, I'm sure you're seeing on I think it was on my left to be your right, Anton Daniels. Okay, one guy I could say I did like listening to until what happened with his argument with Corey. What debate? I don't know what you call that. And this man on the, you know, it's Uncle Tom. Remember this one? Remember the Django? Yeah, Samuel Jackson. He played this role very well. When I look now at Anton, what comes to me is this man here. Anton, I never saw it coming that you'd be behaving like an Uncle Tom. Maybe we should call you Uncle Anton now or Auntie Anton. Honestly speaking, I don't agree with what happened. I don't think what even Corey did was 100%. That if he was coming 100%, I don't think he was in some respect. But you definitely was not coming 100%. You came there with a plan. It was very calculating. I think you even said it. You studied him. You studied the guy, yeah? It was very strategic what you did. And you play chess, don't you? Yeah, and also you're, is it a Christian? Yeah, not impressed at all. I like the way how these two brothers reacted on it. I'm covering it on the base of language, the use of language. Yeah. What do you say? I'm a Christian first before being black. Anyway, let me get into it. Right? I will listen to what the brothers have to say. You hear from my point of view, my perspective, and we'll take it from there. Yeah. So yeah, I found it very interesting that boy, that Anton would behave like this. We're talking about a very intelligent, educated man. He is. He's educated. Well, we say intelligent. I'm not even too sure now if I could even say intelligent. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, yeah, let's get right to it. Yeah, let's get right to it, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Yeah, nice one.
Start to lose that part of the conversation.
That's a misrepresentation of what took place. Corey Holcomb got upset after you said that he be sucking black people's D, right? Because he's a older dude from Chicago. Bro, saying suck my D or you suck D, yo, those are fighting words right there.
Right. With bitch, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas, if you say you a hoe, they ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he got upset. But before then, like they were not hostile towards each other, right? Like they were having a conversation. They both disagreed. I feel like Corey Holcomb reflect a lot of the frustrations a lot of us have with Anton, right? That Anton could be doing good, but he chose, to do all the wrong things with his time, right? He chose to disparage black people. Like even during a conversation with Corey Holcomb, Anton on one side of his mouth says he don't identify as black.
Wow.
But then when it's time to disparage black folks and use, his identity to do so,
I don't identify as black.
That was very confusing. You know what comes to me? I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay. Let me move on.
Black people are horrible and terrible and this and this and this. So, like, do you identify with black people or do you not identify with black people?
Yeah, that's the part I didn't quite understand as well. I didn't bro, are you black? Oh, you're a Christian first. Oh. So when you came out of your mum's womb, you said to mum, "Oh, mum, what color are you? I'm a Christian. What are you, mum? What?"
Right. And, like Anton was talking on both sides of his mouth, and that's why Corey got frustrated.
But the position you and your people are in.
Who is my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first.
Jesus Christ.
Look at the lady. Look at the lady. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I do remember that face. Yeah. I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, this nigga got it, man. Hey, bro, it's your world, man.
I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with
Black
that.
is a construct.
But religion as a concept and an institution is also a construct.
Honestly, you're so intelligent. You're foolish, or you're foolishly intelligent. Listen, you can see that Corey is being sincere. He wears his heart on his sleeve. You can clearly see that he's coming to not just have a debate, but to have a discussion and to learn something from you. You're supposed to now bring that table of information. All I'm getting from you is being judgmental towards the guy, which each one teach one, right? I'm not seeing you in a heartfelt place of wanting to share any kind of knowledge that's going to help somebody to further their education in something. You didn't come to do that. You didn't come to teach or educate, and you're that person that's beyond your years. Yeah, I would even say that on that panel, I would say you do look like the older person. Yeah, you've been given that. You've been given that portion. You've been given that gift to actually do that. You've just wasted it, bro. You just wasted it. You just burnt it all up. Honestly, I have no idea why you would come with that energy with a man that actually. Let me press play because you can see that he actually. Corey's very sincere. You can see wears his heart on his sleeve, and he actually has come to learn. I'm telling you that Corey was no angel. He surely wasn't, but you can see that he was sincere. Anton, you weren't, and you're the Christian.
And that didn't.
Black is your skin. Are you a black man?
Yeah. Furthermore, I mean, once again, Corey hasn't got your intellect or your education. Okay, I mean, hey, he's a comedian. You know, comedians tend to be actually educated on certain knowledge, and not all, but it just depends on what they want to talk about. But if he says black, you know what he's saying. Yeah, we know white and black. There's an agenda. There's a purpose of why they put these claims or these constructs, before us. Yeah, we know that they've done that. But you know, if he says black, come on, Bron. Come on. We know he means melanin. We know he means African with a K or with a C for colonization. We know he means alka-balloon. Yeah? Come on, man. Come on. You know what he means. You literally you went there. You went there to literally pull down the man. Not pull him up. Pull down the man. That's why you went there. Anton, honestly, you're a man that I used to actually like to listen to. I think you're an agent. That's the reason why I put this Uncle Tom beside you. That's you. That is you. You the house nigga, man. I don't even like using that word, that N word, but you are. You behaved like one. What's that? You suck the black dick of. Or you suck the black dick of black people. Sorry, I'm not even getting the words right. But like, why would you say something like that? Because you're not insulting. You're not just insulting him. You're also insulting me and even the black person. Why don't you just say to the brother, "You kiss black ass"? Then okay, yeah, cool. You served it back to him, but you sucked the dick out of black people. What? How we've even allowed you to get away with that? That part I don't get.
You a black man. Would you come in this world first a black man or a Christian?
Stop you from saying you identify.
I guess if you a baby, you came in this world probably a pink man, to be honest.
Only as a Christian man, or first as a Christian man, and you never even claim to identify as being black. So when it's time, right, to identify as black, to understand the struggle, you refuse to identify as black. But when it's time to criticize black people,
bro, I'm not worried about
automatically
this fucking ideologies and stuff, bro. This nigga's at his top. Bro.
Identify as black and reference.
The niggas start talking like this, I don't even want to hear it.
Reference black people, so you could criticize them easier. There's a major problem with that.
Yeah, they gonna do what they
Peep
gonna
how he
flip
just
the
says
script.
black is a construct. He don't even know what black means. He's not black. But watch how that tone like automatically pivots when it's time to criticize black people.
See, the thing about white people, you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life.
This was so dumb. This was so dumb. This is where Anton, I actually don't think you're intelligent anymore. I think you're uneducated on this subject. You made your money, bro. You know, I've got 7 years for you, or 6 years, almost 7 years. Maybe you're gonna be 44 this year. Yeah, I don't have your money, right? You are a man that's made it. People my age may not even have your money and your status. Yeah, it's all good. You know, life is the way how it is. Yeah, but at least the knowledge we should be in the same mind. Yeah, for you to say that nonsense that you just said just now. Racism stems from the word race, the etymology of it. It's the word race. Then you can get that word race as in racing to wealth. Yeah, and to say that it's racism in everyone, I think the word you're saying is prejudice. Yeah, I'm taller than you. You got more freckles than me. Or your nose is bigger than mine. Yeah. Xenophobia. You know, I don't like white people from Norway, even though I'm white person from France. Those things exist, but racism is about power. It's about having power over someone else or a people. Yeah, it's something where somebody has an advantage over me because of the color of my skin. They don't see me as their equal, so I have a disadvantage in employment or housing or such alike. Yeah, someone as we got neopotism. Hopefully, I've said that right. Yeah, where because that person is like myself, I'm gonna take precedence over that person over the person that's not like us. So my family members, they will get best treatment first, or my best friends over a stranger. Yeah, we know these things occur, but you should say that every black person has racism in them, or or people all have racism in them. Well, it can't be us because we are. We know that 5% of Europe got up and they went into the rest of the world. The 1% rule it. The other 4% are very wealthy. The other 95% you call privileged. So the 5% you could say that they're supremacists, especially the 1%, and the 95% are the privileged. That's white people. That's racism. Yeah, there's a flip side to it where like 5% of us is trying to turn it around for the other 95% who are maybe mentally conditioned or trained or deprived, and they have this kind of bubblegum life thinking that, you know what, this is my lot. So we have to now make those steps to show them that no, you know what, we can be greater than this. But I think you're just so Christian that you don't even see it. Yeah, all you see is you pick and choose when you want to be black. Oh no, but that's a construct though. We who, bro? Let me carry on.
Life. We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No, hold on. Let's stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other.
That would have made me lose my mind, bruh. Like, you not black when it's time to identify with our struggle, but all of a sudden you black when you want to criticize us. It doesn't make sense. That would have had me lose my mind too. And we all watched a particular clip, you know, and we all seen how this started. It started because Corey Holcomb asked Anton Daniels, bro, you've been criticizing black folks this entire podcast. Can you say one thing about white people? Anton refused. Anton said he's not here to talk about white people. And it's like, bro, like as a man, how do you feel comfortable with yourself moving like this? Like, nobody got an issue.
You live day to day, like you wake up day to day as a black person. Every day. How do you like wake up and be like, I hope this nigga don't have kids, bro? Because instilling this type of mindset on the young nigga is sickening.
It's just the use of language. Once again, it's the use of language. You, they, we, you suck the dick of black people. I mean, just to even say you suck dick, I mean, that in itself, that's arms. I mean, that's hey, my reputation, my rep could die today over this, right? But then to say of black people, who are you doing this for? It's the use of language that people, I don't like. I think people get it, but they're not like. It's that bit that's really gets to me. You suck the dick off black people. That's an insult to me as well. And I don't understand why people wouldn't be insulted. My brothers and sisters, melanin, carbon, coated, sun people, that someone would say to a man that loves his people, you suck the dick off black people. Yeah, Corey's arguments could have been stronger, but you know that he wasn't just arguing. He was being sincere in asking these questions. And Anton Daniels just kept on dodging them. You slow down there. You know you don't have the capacity. You know, you're deflecting. Yeah. What do you mean I don't have the capacity? You're criticizing me, but hold on, let's get back to facts here. Let's just have a discussion.
Like nobody got a real personal deep issue with Anton. It's just like, yo, as a man, how do you move like this and sleep at night?
So insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it. Like,
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I don't know.
I talk about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there. Because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them. Because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of
equal
it?
Accountability.
He was having a good, clear conversation too here. They're over here. And now I think about it, I don't like how, now I'm thinking about it because I'm seeing the clip again. He tried to say he can't have a conversation. He's a nigga. This is a clear conversation. I mean, it only got turned up whenever he felt like a nigga got disrespectful. Now that I think about it, again, I still think it stands. He need to go ahead and be able to hold himself accountable in regards to the being not getting too turned up in these moments. But you feel me, and be like, take a deep breath, like, hey, and show he visibly upset, like, hey, real shit. Don't say nothing like that to me again. I'm trying to keep it like we keeping it cool. Do not tell me that. You feel me? You disrespect me. Do not tell me that. If you felt like the me saying you kissing ass is equivalent to that, to me, it does not. Let's dead it right now, bro, because you about to piss me off. You know what I'm saying? And kept our voice low, but we stern though. You know what I'm saying? Stern, but we not yelling. You know what I'm saying? But he was keeping this is a conversation. He was having a conversation.
Smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
See, I would have took a little bit of offense to that.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion.
Realize that he just shrugged that off. He turned that around so well. That was brilliant. He thought, no, let's get back to facts, bro. Let's not get in our feelings. Let's let me ask the question. You just answer it, and then we can go from there. And you have a question for me, I'll answer it too. He was he was on business. Corey here was on business. Yeah, let's have a discussion. Anton was deflecting, bro, and you're meant to be the intellect man. Yeah, and when I look at you, you have this way of talking, very calm, and you look like you're this humble guy, and you talk a certain way because you made it and you've achieved, and that's brilliant that you've done these things. But the energy that's spewing out of you is now looking, and I'm like, nah, sometimes you can get a feel of how someone is, but then like you then realize, okay, this isn't good energy. Nah, 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 nah. It's not good energy. And once again, I'm not saying that Corey has fantastic, awesome energy, but what I'll say is that he wants to have the conversation. And he was searching for answers, but he had questions as well, and he has a concern for his people. What should he now be accused of sucking black people's dick because he has a concern for his people?
Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they
Absolutely.
destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you
Just nasty work.
He keep like basically trying to say you're a stupid black. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling when I hear that. It's like
And nasty, nasty, nasty work, bruh. I don't know how Anton sleep at night, man, but I'm not Anton. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys?
yeah, well, I wonder what Corey is saying. That being said, let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment the bitch channel, lay out pictures, prefer we going, man. Edgy, let do it.
Nah, man, like honestly, like absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anton, man, you have let me down, bro. And you were like, you must be like, I don't know who you are anyway. Like, if you ever see this, that's if you ever see it. Whoever wants to see this, you're gonna have your comments and you're gonna have your what you call it, opinions on this and views on this. But just stand further out of position. Like just stand far back and look at the situation. Look, be like the fly on the wall and look at the outside, looking on the inside. And we know in a room of people talking, because I don't even like this whole online thing. Yeah, we only do it really is because not everyone can get to us. So this is where this communication is fantastic, but sometimes we use it for the wrong reasons, as Mike Tyson said once, that people, the stuff that they say online, if they say it to someone's face, they'll get punched in the mouth, right? People have lost the art of discussion, gentlemanship, yeah, and if anything, love. Where's the Christian love? I mean, if you're this Christian, there's nothing Christian about what you did here. Nothing Christian. That's why you're just an Uncle Tom. In this instance, you're an Uncle Tom. Yeah, and then there was something about a woman that you was with, and I think your wife, and something seems a bit dodgy there as well. Because you have spoken about your wife in the past, and she seems like she's a beautiful woman, and there's been discussion on that as well. I don't know what's going on with you, right? But that's none of my business. But this one here with Corey, no, yeah. When you said that to him, you didn't just say that to him. You suck the dick of black people. You said that to me as well, and many other people, right? And we know that the word black or the word white, yes, we know that these are agenda words, propositions, right? That these are words that they have put us in a box. Yeah, literally, if we go to court and say I'm a black person, that's not going to stand. Okay, some of us know that. So you can have this general blanket conversation with some or most of our people, but few of us will be like, nah, we know what these words mean. Some of us read the Black Law Dictionary. We know Wagwan. Okay, you know what? Look, listen, I'm done. Yeah, thank you, brothers, for your reactions. For me, I resonate with you guys, so I had to do it off yours. Yeah, you and the other brother. Yeah, thank you so much, Coach Kels. I hope to do another reaction. I think it's my first one. Is on this one. There's more to come. Yeah, I based anything like this, you're gonna hear from me. Yeah. All right. Take care for now. Bye bye.